Tower level 13. Welcome back to another BitLegend video. So what we're doing right now is I've got the max amount of tickets for the day, and we can do 15 tomorrow, 5 from Regen, and then 10 if we want to throw gems at it. So what I'm doing is, I know I can do 7 more runs, right? And so I'm just eyeballing what I can do here. I've got a floor that's only minions, and the skulls are floors with players. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So there's one more level I can't see. So potentially I could be doing 3 levels that are minions only. So for 13, since things are getting spicy, we just squeaked through the last one. What I want to do is put in my 3rd best minion team. So what's my first best minion team? And then let's not do that. That's basically it. So I think it's gonna be a bunch of raid bosses that are not upgraded. And then my epics will be in the next one. And that will pretty much max me out. I know people use these two. Do I have anything tanky? Do I want to use full mag yet? I'm trying to use our brain here, fellas. And then Azure is my 2nd best tank. And then Sharky's my best tank, so I'll save those 2. What's my 3rd best tank? Steel Foreman. Yeah, Steel Foreman can do it. That's probably fine. So that's pretty good. 2 raid bosses, a healer that does some damage, and then a reflect tank that I don't think is stabled up. That should be my 3rd best minion team based over, what I have available. They get speed, lifesteal, they're getting SP, they get hit points, I'm losing lifesteal. Enemies get healed per turn. Healing per turn is actually really difficult. If I went in here as a solo tank, I don't know if I could outdamage that with my Reflect and Ricky and Thunder Fury damage. So if I went here solo tank, I might have got screwed. It is kind of cool that you can see the future floors ahead of you so that you can kind of plan for it. So if I know I have 7 attacks and I can see the 6 next floors, that's kind of nice that I can plan it out. If I couldn't see that, if I was just blind to that, I wouldn't know what minion teams to use and whatnot. And that'll probably only be important as we are climbing up. Once you get stuck on a level, let's say I keep using 50 for example. If you get stuck on 50, you can clear 50 all the time, but you can't clear 51. You're gonna know what the level is. So I guess you'll be able to figure that one out. I suppose, unless you just have some baller minion team roster, players are probably going to sit on the highest skull level they can do, so that they can use guildies and friends and things like that, because you probably have better friends and guildies than minions if you're like me, because I like to focus on like basically one minion team, and I haven't even really gotten into like stabling and stuff like that. Now, something that I don't think I've mentioned is Raid 9 now drops the Raid 8 medal and the Raid 9 medal. It's intentional. Dev's talked about this. It's intentional, and that means that now you're going to get a lot more resources if you want to go for the catchers. So now instead of every 10 days or so, to get a free legendary catcher, I think it's every 5 days or so. So that really kind of opens up the possibility of stabling some minions. But it's still going to take a long time. If you're trying to stable some of these really good legendary minions, you need like 3 legendaries. Even with the catchers, that's gonna take you a hot minute. It's gonna take you. Hey, we got a drop. So we can drop it from trash. That was trash, right? We got a backpack, Scarlet Wings. Is that a new cosmetic? Yeah, you can get it from trash, confirmed. Sword Envoy is going to be a problem, man. I'm going to try to do some healing here. Let's try to manual, if we can. I'm first going to heal the healer so that he doesn't die, as the rest of my team does die. Feel bad. That is a shielding skill. Heals target ally and shield. The wording on that's really weird. They could just say heal and shield target ally, but whatever. That was not a lot. That was not a lot. But let's try to get healthy. Let's try to snipe the boss. I'm choosing not to revive that guy until I have a heal and shield ready for him. Let's move her. Swap. I'm using SP to try to give someone SP, and we do that. All right, next time full armor mech gets healing, I'll do the revive so that he can get healed right after he gets revived. And then what is this skill? Heals yourself and shield yourself. I'm just gonna save her SP. Okay, healing is ready. Let's get him back up. Whew. Good thing we healed him. So that's why you don't want to revive anybody unless you have a heal coming right behind it, because the chance of them getting sniped out is super high. I don't know if the AI just targets them or what, or maybe it's an attack weakest skill and they would be the weakest one on the team at that point. They'd have the lowest health. So that would be, the situation. I'm going to put the NG debuff on Azure so that he can't reflect anymore. I think the reflect is probably a big part of what's smashing me so hard. And then hopefully I'll kill Azure before he gets his turns off. Do another heal into him. It's kind of fun though. The tower's making me actually pay attention to other minions that I would never use. So that's a benefit for it. It's having me pay attention to the skills and stuff of minions I would never use. Players on the friends list that I would never use, honestly. We're going to do the NG debuff again, and then I'm going to try to do big damage while he cannot reflect. She was kind of cool. And I've been holding SP on her long enough. So there we go. Whew. Shout out to engineers that have the system override. They can turn off reflect. It's kind of nice. It's kind of nice. I mean, full launch probably kill everything anyways, but hey. And okay, I think we can't skip this trash. Nope, not a chance. So kill the trash, snipe the boss, auto it out, and then I'll check the time on the video and see how we are doing. But yeah, if anybody wants to update, yes, my lungs are still wrecked. It's why I sound like this when I've been talking lately. But man, stuff's no joke, man. 2020's rough. That's all I'll say. If I comment about it anymore, YouTube hides my videos, man. It's rough times out here. We're struggling. Remember the YouTube algorithm wanted to block my video when it was for Zone 9, Dungeon 11, because the video was titled thusly. And the algorithm was like, we don't want to post this video. I'm like, what? What's wrong with the video? I don't talk about anything. It's no jokes, man. Okay, what we can do. I have an attack all skill that I never get to use. It probably won't do any damage, but that was kind of cool. Let's get the heals back up. The sword envoy fight is going to be very difficult. It's going to be horrible. So I want to get ready for it. As much SP as possible and nice and healthy is the goal. That's overhealing, but it's going to be worth it. Hopefully we can kill these red guys off. Did he just heal? Oh, they all have lifesteal. No, that's not lifesteal. They heal per turn. 10% heal per turn, I think. Almost there, fellas. Whew, okay, so... But Tower, honestly, is kind of a little bit of a rehashed elimination mode. Not a complaint. I think they've remixed it in a way that makes it interesting enough. It's definitely its own mode. God, that's why Envoy. Bruh. That, I haven't even gotten an attack off yet. Oh my goodness, dude. I haven't even gotten an attack off. And we might not get one. Holy smokes. Whew. This is a minion-only level. I think it's just the bad RNG of getting Envoy. Good God. Although he's pretty low. I need to kill the octopus that is healing to have a chance on this. Oh, we might get it. Oh, I know what it is. He's getting 10% heal per turn. God, that's pretty terrifying. Since he has such a high turn rate, if he's getting 10% heals per turn, that's a really big heal. That's probably bigger than what the octopus was doing. Holy smokes. Okay. I'm just going to shield myself. Hopefully I can get some heals on the tank. If everybody else dies after that point, it'll be okay. Somebody got Helm of Valor. Come on. Pet animations are very, very slow. I've got to say that. Whew. They got the heal before it was their time. I'm going to let the minions die. I'm putting all the heals into the tank. We might not be able to win this based on the heal per turn that I was talking about. It's just going to come down to Reflex and Ricky. Mount skill was good. I believe he was a healer. We took him out. He might not be a healer. Maybe it's just the heal per turn thing. I think we can win this now. I actually don't want to kill off these two guys. I'd prefer to have more enemies hitting me. But I think we can take the snake. Let's do the shield. Remember, you do want to kill all the trash enemies. You kill the boss to progress, but you want to kill all the trash to get max chance on drops. Let's do leeching skill. And we're pretty good from here. We can leech a lot. Maybe he can out-heal me, actually. Let's do the NG bonus just because. I don't know why. And the leech, the 2SP leech is actually, it's actually part of the DPS rotation. But we might get stuck here, fellas. This might be it. I'm putting the NG debuff on him because we're kind of running out of options at this point. I don't think we can kill him. I'd have to get like 2 reflex and pet procs. That was a Ricky. That's a Ricky. We even critted. Yeah, he's got healing skills as well. Well, crap. No potions for everybody. See, the problem with Thunder Fury is the 4 SP is an attack all skill. If the 4 SP was an attack one guy skill, like attack strongest 4 SP, it would be an awesome weapon, but because that is not the case, this is our highest damaging skill on a single target. This is all we got. And his health is going to get low, but he's just going to heal right back up. There's nothing we can do. Theoretically, if I get a bunch of reflex and Ricky procs, it's possible, but he could just heal. He hit red? Oh, man. Come on, RNG. That was a high roll on Ricky. Come on, Ricky, don't fail me, boy. I need this. We did get a reflect in there. Whew. Oh, my goodness. And we got another drop on that. We got the Scarlet Wings again. Holy smokes, worth. Oh, no, I equipped it. Why can I equip from that window? They need to change that. That's bad. There we go. I do have a clergy back piece because I'm building up a DPS swap. The intent of the DPS swap was to be for all the tanks in my guild to have potential DPS swaps in the works. So if new guild bosses ever come out, we have a bunch more damage to deal with it. First thing I'll say is it's taken a lot longer than expected. We got trolled on a lot of drops, a bunch of really bad clergy items that nobody can use. We're trying to repurpose some of the clergy, like the back piece that you saw there. But yeah, we've been getting trolled on drops. So we probably won't have tanks with DPS builds in a good enough time frame to really get it usable. However, the bright side of that is if the strategy for tanks is to swap the DPS to do tower, that really sucks, but you got to do what you got to do to survive. So the bright side of tanks having DPS swaps for future guild bosses is that maybe it'll help in tower. So we'll see. You never know, though. It might be that the levels that you're going to farm are player levels, so that you can just use your player friends list anyways, and you'll be okay. But you'll still need strong minions to push up levels to climb, because there's going to be some certain levels where you just have to use minions. That's just how tower works. So we'll see. It still comes down to the fact that minion damage is so far behind player damage that you're going to get those bottlenecks. You can use your best minion team once per day if you win, but if you're looking at 5 to 15 attacks per day, who has enough minions to push if that's all minions or half minions? So we'll see. I think it's going to be doable. It's just going to be difficult again. A DPS player just going to swap to Bounty Hunter and just do full launch and just murk through everything instantly. So we shall see. Can I kill these guys, or are we going to be stuck here? Check the video time. Yeah, we'll see. I think we can do it. Let's do some manual. So this attacks one enemy. There used to be a Thunder Fury attack that hit 2 enemies, but it is gone, and that's actually a good thing. That's actually improved the weapon a little bit. Wow, he healed more than I did in damage. This does answer the question of how far a solo tank can go, though. We got super lucky on the last wave, but you run into some Healy boys like this, and it's pretty rough. I'll probably be able to squeak through this, but not going to be easy. Having 2 enemies was actually easier than having 1 because they're all proccing my Ricky Pet and killing themselves faster, but yeah, now it's a bit of a problem. I might put on the Reflect. Maybe I'll put on my Reflect gear in the future. Maybe that's what I should have done when I saw that there was a heal per turn bonus. I could have put on Reflect and done that. Or when I saw it was Sword Envoy, maybe Reflect was the move. It is kind of cool that you can swap your gear in the middle of the dungeon in the content. Hey, we cleared it. Didn't look like we were going to do it. Almost lost hope at one point. Whew. Okay. And we got an assault rifle. So 14 is going to be another minion level. We do have enough time to go for it, hopefully. Let me double check. I think I could, and the last one is a minion level, because we can do 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I need to use my second best minions here and my number 1 best minions on the 19, assuming I can get to 19. If I fail any one of these, then it's out. Because I won't have enough tickets to get there. So second best minions are going to be my epic boys. You guys know them well. I clicked the wrong thing. Can't use Notzilla. He is too slow in this kind of content. Celestial Mech, maybe. Maybe Celestial Mech. I think this is when I would usually use full armor mech, but I need healing. I could use Exterminating Angel. Didn't they change his name? Wasn't it Elimination Angel? It was Annihilation Angel, then Elimination Angel, now Exterminating Angel. Guys, get it together. What are you doing? What are you doing? I'm looking for a healer right now is what I'm doing. I might not have it. I might have to take one of the angels. And then I won't have 2 in the next one. Yeah. Okay. All right, we're taking him. As you're in the back slot, Name of the week, Angel in the second slot. This should be pretty close to my second best team. I actually like eliminating Angel on my first team. On my bestest team, him and Zeus together is pretty nice, and if one gets popped, you have the other one, but whatever. So they get crit. I'm losing crit. They get SP if they kill somebody. They get more crit. That's 45% crit, fellas. Losing lifesteal and that horrible attack random that should be removed. Oh man, the attack random is probably going to get me. I actually should put on the little angel pet, but I didn't think about it before I clicked. So, let's do auto. What can we do really? The attack random, man. It's just there's no counterplay. Holy smokes. Holy smokes. Okay. Yeah, eliminating Angel healing on his own is going to be very difficult. I'm going to need to manual to get his SP full, and then I'm going to need to use his 4 SP healing a lot, I think. What is this? 3 shield, 3. Yeah, and I think we're going to switch to... I think we're going to have to switch back to Little Angel, at least for one fight, to get some shields going. And then we can switch back to Ricky, because Ricky's going to be a lot of the damage on this team. Okay, all right. Little Angel, bing, boom. All right, we run into this. This guy that we're fighting right here is a tank. We don't know the rest of his team. I don't know what these birds do. And then here we're going to shield. Actually, let's not use that shield skill. That should go to the lowest guy anyways. Nice. I'm going to let everybody's SP get full. Good God. 1 attack. It's the attack random plus the 45% crit, man. That's a problem. This might not go well, dude. Oh, man. Heals all the allies and shield. Heals and shields everybody. Yeah. This is the first time I'm using this full SV skill. Let's see how well it goes. Not a super big juicy. I was kind of hoping for like a raid 6 sword kind of hit. But you have to remember the players that were using the raid 6 sword had a ton of crit and crit damage and bonuses. And eliminating Angel definitely does not have any of that. So it feels bad. Feels bad, fellas. What was also kind of cool is since he has a 0 SP healing skill or shielding skill, that you can keep spamming zeros on him, and it's not too bad. I'm going to put that on one of the birds, the NGD buff, just because, whatever. And then here we use the 4 SP again. This was kind of my plan on how to use Angel. Keep his SP popping, and let him use the healing shield on everybody because I didn't have another healer option. I used my Pharaoh in a different composition. So we're just dealing with it. But yeah, I'll try to just funnel SP into him. Use the defender set. So, okay. That's questionable. Let's find this boss. We're looking for Quantum Scorpion. Quantum Scorpion actually could be a really dangerous fight. He's got all of his stats are in offense, so he's going to hit very quickly, and he can probably one-shot people. Also, I believe the attack random mutation debuff is based on the stats of each of the characters. So, man, there's no way for me to tell. So if it's going to be based off his like 5,000 attack stat, it's just going to one-shot. I think there's more roads this way. So we're going to go there. There's an SP shrine there. That's cool. I can pop off SP. We have used potions on our 2 DPS, so that is a problem. That didn't really do a lot of damage. Kind of feels bad moment. I'll keep his SP full, although the chance of our guys getting one shot's pretty high. The shielding's kind of nice. I should have swapped my pet back to Ricky. I forgot to do that. Now, I know I'm doing a lot of strategies that you have to have the gear that I have to do these strategies. I totally get that. I guess my purpose is just showing thought process and and trying to do it that way. But the moral of the story is going to be use what you have the best that you can. That's all you can do to try to get through content like this. So if you have better minions than me, that's going to be different. If you have better gear than me, whatever, same situation. Whoo, that shielding on the angel is pretty good. I'm kind of feeling good about making him. Okay. Ooh, okay, almost ran into him. If you click past a minion, when you jump out of the battle, it'll continue running your character to the place that you last clicked. And we almost demonstrated that. Our SP is pretty full, so we're going to pass on by. Try not to click it. What's up here? Is it a scorpion? There he is. There he is. Let's get the SP anyways. I think we're pretty close to being full. Again, they should really add it to the user interface in here, but whatever. I'd feel really stupid if I didn't grab it and then I died and then I missed a little bit of SP. That would have been stupid. Oh, we are very lucky that the attack random went to Azure, got reflected, killed the boss, because if it hit anyone else except for the tank, it probably would have killed them. We'll use the heal skill here. So Azure with the reflect. Hey, if they're going to reflect me and cheese me, I'm going to reflect them and cheese them. That's how it's going to be done. Whew. Okay. There it is. And I'll save SP on the angel. I gotta say, Angel looks cool. He's a good-looking dude. I'm not a really big like Gundam mech kind of dude, but that's what the art is, and I can definitely appreciate it. Yeah, I was never into that kind of Gundam Transformers kind of thing. It wasn't my jam, man. I was a Ninja Turtles kid growing up. Power Rangers, get that out of here. Other stuff that I can't think of to even make fun of it right now. Nah, we were Ninja Turtles kids, man. Shout out to my Ninja Turtles generation. I think they should change it from like Gen Z, Gen X, Gen whatever to, what'd you guys grow up? Were you Ninja Turtle generation or were you Power Ranger generation? And I think the next one was Pokemon generation, and so on. I think half you lady boys watching this were Sailor Moon generation. Don't you lie to me. All right, whole team gets wiped. Fairly expected. Let's see how my tanky boy can do. They don't have the regen 10% per turn, so the chance of me soloing the rest of this is actually decent. The journey continues, man. I do want to hear how you guys are doing. Again, I think the enemies are random. I think the debuffs are random. I was kind of thinking it was set per level. That way, level 1 is the same for everybody, but I think it's all random. So if you have a bad run, you could probably run the same level again and hope for a better RNG. But I think what the result of that is going to be is fishing. I think the meta for super high level towers is going to be fishing, where you join a map, you say, ooh, the boss is really bad, the debuffs are really bad, screw it, I'm going to leave. And then you're just going to join again, and I rolled a really easy one, here we go. And I hate fishing for rifts. It is a horrible, horrible end game, so I'll put in feedback to hopefully not make it that. But I don't know what suggestions I can make other than making each level a static something, and then you can't fish, but then people are going to get stuck with no way to get around certain levels. Also, that would take a lot of dev time, because a dev would literally have to go through and set every single level. Okay, here's the enemies and handpick it, and then here's the debuffs and handpick it and stuff like that. So I don't know. I think maybe you could set the boss and set the debuffs for every level, and that could be like a thing. But yeah, oof. I think the end game meta, like let's say you're stuck on level 50, is you just spam your tickets and fish for a level that you can do, and then you do it, and there you go. Also, I don't know what the total stats difference is going to be on a Destiny piece that drops in 49 versus a Destiny piece that drops in 50 or 51. Maybe there's certain tiers, like any drop from level 1 to 9 is going to give you this, and a drop from 10 to 19 is going to give you this range. That would make more sense. That way you wouldn't have theoretically 100 plus different tiers of Destiny items. That would kind of make sense. But hey, we don't know. You're going to have to post some stuff. post some pics of gear that you get and whatnot. It would be difficult to kind of track because you have to remember, okay, this dropped at this level, this dropped at that level. That might be a problem. Yeah. Hey, we cleared the thing. Woo, we cleared the thing. And what is that? A kunai throwing knife. Maybe they got the kunai idea from Ghost of Satsuma? I don't know. Tsushima? Yeah, Ghost of Tsushima. Throwing a lot of kunais. All right, boys. Check the time. Yeah, it's a long video. All right, fellas. As always, I appreciate you guys for watching, and I will see you in the level 15 video where I can finally use friends and it shouldn't be too bad. All right, guys. Peace.